everybody, I'm Mike from Regala Photography, where we talk about everything photography. Today we're going to talk about buying your first real camera. If you're thinking about buying your first real camera, but feeling a bit overwhelmed, don't worry, I got you covered. In this video, I'll share some essential tips to help you make the right choice and start capturing stunning images. So let's get started. Before you rush into buying a camera, it's crucial to understand your needs and goals as a photographer. Are you interested in landscape photography, portraits, product photography, or maybe you just want something versatile? Do you just want to be shooting photos, or are you interested in shooting video as well? Or maybe you don't even need an actual camera, and purchasing a third-party camera app for your phone would work perfectly for you. Determine your primary focus to guide your camera selection. Once you know what you want, it's time to do some research. Read online reviews, watch YouTube videos, and compare different camera models within your budget. Decide whether you want to get a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. Most likely, you're probably going to lean towards a mirrorless camera since DSLRs are phasing out and mirrorless cameras are the newer technology. However, DSLRs are still widely used and can be found much cheaper than most mirrorless cameras. Also, research the different brands to see what features each one offers. Their prices, lens availability, ease of use, ergonomics, etc. Canon, Sony, Nikon, Fuji, etc. all offer great cameras at varying price points and great quality. For instance, I prefer Canon cameras for their features, ease of use, color science, menu structure, and just the overall feel of the camera. Look for cameras that offer the features you need and are known for their reliability. Cameras come in a wide range of prices, so it's essential to establish your budget early on. Consider not only the camera body, but also additional lenses, accessories, memory cards, etc. Remember, investing in lenses can often be as important as the camera itself. As a matter of fact, the lenses is really what makes your photos and not so much the camera body. See my video on the hidden costs of buying a camera. I'll post a link up here and down in the description below. Also look into buying used if your budget is small. You can get more features at a lower cost if you know what you're looking for. But be careful. I'll come back to this later. If possible, visit a local camera store to get hands-on experience with different camera models. Test how they feel in your hands, check their ergonomics, see if the menu system is user-friendly. Interacting with the camera physically will give you a better sense of what suits you best. Having a local photography professional that you can ask questions to and they can offer suggestions is great for new photographers. Plus, shopping local helps your local community. Full frame, ASPC, Micro Four Thirds are all different types of sensors that can take different aspect ratios of photos. Full frame is based off of 35mm film, which has been the standard for some time. ASPC are cropped by various factors. 1.6 is a very common crop for ASPC cameras. Micro Four Thirds is a larger sensor than full frame and is very popular with landscape and portrait photographers. Keep in mind that any camera can be used with any genre of photography. However, ASPC cameras are popular with wildlife because they are already cropped in a bit, so they give you extra distance on your focal range. Sensor size and megapixels are important factors to consider. A larger sensor generally results in better low light performance and dynamic range. But a larger sensor usually means a larger file size, which can be challenged to edit, especially if your computer isn't powerful enough. Also, you're going to need more storage for those larger file sizes. However, megapixels alone don't guarantee image quality. Don't get too caught up in the numbers. Instead, focus on overall image quality and performance. The Canon R3 is one of their flagship cameras, and it's only a 24 megapixel camera, and it takes amazing photos. So keep that in mind. Consider the lens compatibility and ecosystem of the camera brand you choose. Each brand offers a variety of lenses, accessories, and community support. Sony, for instance, has one of the largest collections of lenses, including a ton of third-party support, which are a lot cheaper than the OEM Sony lenses. Canon makes some of the best glass in the business and are some of the sharpest lenses out there. However, Canon mirrorless has the fewest selection of lenses due to the lack of third-party support. However, that is changing soon from what the news that I read. Having a big selection of lenses can be beneficial as you grow as a photographer and want to expand your gear and collection. For beginners, user-friendly features and controls can make a significant difference. Look for cameras with intuitive menus, helpful guides, and built-in tutorials. These features will assist you in learning the basics quickly and enhance your overall photography experience. Like I said before, I like Canon. I use Canon a lot. Canon probably has the best menu system of all the camera brands. They are very intuitive, easy to navigate. Sony and Nikon tend to have more complicated menu systems to navigate. However, people that are in those systems really do like them. So again, it's just a matter of preference, really. While it's essential to focus on your immediate needs, consider the future too. Think about how long you plan to use the camera and whether it has room for growth. Look for cameras with features that will allow you to advance your skills and explore new techniques. I mentioned earlier that buying used cameras are definitely an option. However, keep in mind that when you buy used, you're usually buying older technology. And it also may have a lot of wear and tear on it as well. Shutter count is something to consider when buying a used camera. Most camera manufacturers use 100,000 shutter count as their high end for their cameras, meaning right at 100,000, they consider the camera life towards its end. And even though there still may be a lot of life left in the camera, the manufacturers consider it old news. If you can find a used camera with a low shutter count, say below 50,000, but preferably even lower than that, and it's also at a good price and good condition, you may want to consider it. Ideally, buying a new would be preferable if your budget allows it. Less headaches and worries. Plus, if you do decide that photography is not your thing, it'll be much easier to sell and get most of your money back. When purchasing your first real camera, buy a reputable source or buy from a reputable source. Whether it's an authorized dealer, a well-known online retailer, or even a trusted secondhand seller. Ensure you're getting a genuine product with a warranty, especially if you're buying new. Used, a lot of times you'll get a much shorter warranty. Also, make sure you get customer support. Shop around in your local area for a reputable camera shop. Shopping local is definitely good. Some good online shops include B&H Photo and Adorama. However, great cameras can also be purchased from Amazon or Best Buy as well. Just make sure you know what you're buying. Here are some suggestions for cameras. Some great cameras for beginners include the following, but are not limited to these. There's many of great cameras for beginners. For Canon, the new R7, R8, the R and the R6 and the R6 Mark II. Sony ZV-E10, A6400, A6000, Nikon D3500, D6400, Panasonic Lumix G85, Fuji TX5, TX4, or the TX30 are all awesome cameras. There are a lot of great cameras on the market these days, and the list I just named a few. So do your research, ask around, shop around, and you'll find something suited for you and your needs. In conclusion, congratulations on taking the first step towards your photography journey. Remember, buying your first real camera is an exciting experience, so take your time, make an informed decision. By understanding your needs, doing thorough research, and considering your budget, you'll find the perfect camera to capture your creative vision. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click that like button, it really does help. Ring that bell so you'll be notified when my next video is posted. Until next time, take care everyone.